up, YouTube? It's me, Alex, and we're here for a trailer reaction. And I'm so excited for today's trailer because we're going to be reacting to the second official trailer, I guess, or official main trailer for the Dune movie. Now, there was a trailer that dropped, I think, last year, and it was awesome. And because of that, or maybe a year and a half ago, I guess, but it dropped, and because it looked so good, and the cast is stacked, I was like, you know what? I need to know more about this story. And so I ended up listening to the audiobook of the book, and I think it's a really, really good story, interesting story. So from what I know, this movie is going to be the first half of the book, because the book is long, because I believe the audiobook was like 19 discs. So I'm really excited. I mean, this is a really great cast. Oscar Isaac, Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Jason Momoa, Bill Skarsgård, Josh Brolin, Dave Bautista. You know, there's so many people in this movie. It's crazy. So I'm super excited to see what more we get to see in this trailer, and we'll talk about it after. Let's go.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. Rolling over the sands, you can see spice in the air. The outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes.
This thing looks so ugly.
Their cruelty to my people is all I've known. What's to become of our world?
Oh boy.
Hey, Duncan, can I trust you with something?
Yes, always, you know that.
I've been having dreams about a girl from Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories. But everything important happens when we're awake. Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not
Love him.
answer. There is no faith that we betrayed.
Oh.
Gurney. I'm smooth.
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts.
I know you. There's only awakening in my mind.
You need to face your fears.
Come with me.
You need to be ready. You never met Arcanist before. They're not human, they're brutal.
The Duke's son sees too much.
This is what I do. Kill them all. God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground. Go!
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Dad, was not the future of House Atreides.
A great man doesn't seek the lead. He's called to it.
Oh, it's the big little sandworm.
Vanilla, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
My son.
My son.
Oh.
If anything happens, you protect Paul.
With my life.
Only together can we stand a chance.
It's time.
I feel like I wasn't reacting enough because I was so like hyper focused on it, because it just seems so intricate and beautiful. And Denis Villeneuve is the director, and I don't. It looks good. Like, it looks so good. And I was sitting here thinking about the story, because I mean, like I said, I read the book or listened to the book about a year ago, and it's a lot. And there are things I remember and some things I don't remember, because it was a lot. Like, science fiction is really hard sometimes to read for me, and the book itself is really dense anyway, and so there's a lot of things I remember, like the whole spice thing, the Spice Wars, the Harkonnens, the planet of Arrakis, whole thing with Paul and Chani, and stuff with his mother and his dad. Like, I remember things, but I don't remember like all, like maybe a bunch of little details. So there are some things that were happening that I was like, do I remember this from the book? Like, was he having dreams about her? I don't remember. If he probably was. I don't remember if he was or not. And I know this is the doctor, and I know I kind of recognize the scene. I know what happens with him.
God in heaven.
But I don't remember, like, what was that for? Like, you know, I don't remember what that was for. And I'm thinking, like, was there, like, an actual war that happened? Because this is only the first half of that book. You know what I'm saying? And it is a series, but I don't remember this. I'm sitting here like, did I even read this book? I did, because I liked it. Look at him fighting and stuff. It's time. And then him here with his blue eyes, because okay, so I know that Chani's people, they have these blue, like they have these bright blue eyes, right? And Paul, of course, doesn't look like that, but here he has blue eyes, and I don't remember if that's a thing. I mean, because the book is told in like his point of view with different points of views throughout. There's a lot of times I had to like rewind the story because I was like, wait, what's happening? Wait, hold up, wait. And so, you know, I don't remember, but that's okay. We're going to look into some of the background stuff. This movie was supposed to come out last year, but of course, because of the panorama, we had to push it back. And then, of course, the whole thing with it being on HBO Max, I know the director was very upset about that, but it is still going to be coming out on HBO Max as well as in theaters on October 22nd. I might watch it in theaters first and then watch it on HBO Max because I feel like this deserves to be seen on the big screen. So let's look into it. So it is the first of a planned 2-part adaptation, which I know that the reason why Villeneuve was so upset about it being on HBO Max is because they want to do multiple parts, and that could prevent them from doing that because of money. I get that. But, you know, I feel like it's only for a month. So for the premise. In the far future of humanity, Duke Leto Atreides accepts stewardship of the dangerous desert planet Arrakis, also known as Dune. Right. The only source of the most valuable substance in the universe, melange, also known as spice, is a drug that extends human life, provides superhuman levels of thought, and makes faster than light travel practical. Though Leto knows the opportunity is an intricate trap set by his enemies, he takes his Bene Gesserit concubine Lady Jessica, young son and heir Paul, and his most trusted advisors to Arrakis. Leto takes control of the spice mining operation, which is made perilous by the presence of giant sandworms. A bitter betrayal leads Paul and Jessica to the Fremen, natives of Arrakis who live in the deep desert, which is Chani's people, who's played by Zendaya. So, like I said, we have Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides, Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica, Oscar Isaac as Leto Atreides, which there's really good casting for them, even though Oscar Isaac is a person of color, is actually kind of really good casting, because Timothée Chalamet looks like Rebecca Ferguson, and I believe that he is supposed to look like his mother. I don't remember. But Josh Brolin as Gurney Halleck, Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, Dave Bautista as Glosser Robin. Who is he? Who is that character? Oh, he's the nephew. He seemed young in the book to me, but maybe it's because that's the voice that they gave him. Stephen McKinley Henderson as Thurfer White. Oh, that guy. Oh. I don't remember that character. The name sounds familiar, though. Zendaya as Chani. Hans Zimmer is doing the score. And if you don't know Hans Zimmer, I don't know what to tell ya. Okay, so one of the things I definitely remember is that Lady Jessica, she is, of course, Leto's concubine, and she is a Bene Gesserit, which is a female group exclusively that has, like, special kind of physical powers, and they also kind of are very, like, you don't really know what their aims are, but they have these abilities. And because they're exclusively female, she was supposed to have a girl, but because she loves Leto, she ends up bearing him a son, Paul. And of course, Paul has been trained in warfare by his father's aides, including the elite soldiers Duncan Idaho and Gurney Halleck, played by Jason Momoa and Josh Brolin, and the old Mentat. Oh right, the Mentat. Remember, because he's going to become a future Mentat himself if he wants to. He's taught politics and leadership, and Lady Jessica also has him trained in Bene Gesserit disciplines if she can. He does have prophetic dreams, and which then interests Lady Jessica's superior, the right of her mother. Right, okay. And he is subject to a test which causes blinding pain as a part of an assessment of the subject's humanity. To the Reverend's surprise, Paul manages to pass despite being exposed to more pain than any others before him. I do remember that. I do remember him holding out for a really, really long time in the book. So drama. Something happens. They have to flee. And Paul is starting to realize a lot of his abilities and things like that. And because I don't want to go too deep into it, I think you can kind of tell that he might have something going on in the trailer. So, you know, not trying to spoil the story there. So I'm assuming that the movie will end before the 2-year jump. Because I did remember there was like a 2-year gap in between, like, in the book. So I'm assuming that's where the movie might end. I'm definitely not going to speculate here because I've only read the book once. I'm not going to act like I am an expert on the Dune universe. But I'm just really excited for this movie because I'm not really a huge science fiction fan in general. It depends on, like, maybe who's in it, what it's about, things like that. And I really like this cast because I'm telling you, like I said, it's because of how good this cast is in that first trailer, which caused me to then go read the book. So that means something, right? So yeah, so if you want to read the book, definitely check it out. Check your local library, see if they have it on any format, book, audiobook, ebook, whatever, and read it if you want to know more. I'm actually very happy to see Timothée Chalamet in a role like this because we haven't really seen him in a role where it's kind of like has a lot of action in it, because he's played a lot of characters that kind of sit in the same vein. They've been different, but they all kind of sit in the same space, and so I'm excited to see him in something different. I mean, he still kind of has that quiet, broody thing going on as Paul does, but we get to see him be a little more active, and I'm really excited for that because I did fan cast him as Jim Hawkins in my Treasure Planet fan cast because I wanted to see him in something different, and I also want to fan cast him partially in the later fan cast as well because I really want to see him do other things, and I think this is a good movie to show that, and so I'm really excited for him. And of course Zendaya's great, and I'm excited she's in another like big movie. I mean, not that Spider-Man is like these big epic movies, but she's playing an iconic character again. So I'm really excited for her. So what do you guys think of this Dune official trailer? Have you read the book? Are you excited for this new adaptation? Have you seen the 1984 version? Are you excited to see like what kind of updates they've done? How they bring it more into a modern but still science fiction-y universe? And how do you feel about the cast? I mean, it's like I said, it's such a good cast. And if you disagree with any of the acting choices, who would you have liked to have seen play this character in your version of Dune? So let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Agreements, disagreements, dislikes, worries, excitement, everything. Share it in the comment section. I'll be happy to read it, happy to reply when I can. And of course, as always, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications when I post more videos, and of course check out all my other videos as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. He takes his Ben Gesserit concubine, Lady Jessica,